live in the Fort Myers Yacht Basin.
Yeah, tonight we are speaking with current Fort Myers Mayor Kevin Anderson, along with the candidate in next week's race, David Ruffin. Our Colton Chavez spoke with both men and brings us this report as we enter the weekend before next week's election.
Approaching 1 month since residents were kicked out of their waterside homes and what was once blocked off by police tape, the Fort Myers Yacht Basin is now surrounded by metal gates.
They're under the gun from the city. The owners are.
Christian Sywick says his company assesses the damages to those owners' boats, all of whom are still being told by the city hurricane damages have made it unsafe to live there.
We already have a homeless problem.
It's a decision Fort Myers candidate for Mayor David Ruffin disagrees with. How do we address this problem?
We address it by putting these people up in the housing until we can move forward with a plan to fix the Fort Myers Yacht Basin.
The Yacht Basin is very unsafe.
Mayor Kevin Anderson, who's looking to be re-elected for another 4 years, spoke with me about his opponent's ideas.
We don't have the resources to provide housing. That's where FEMA steps in. That's why it's important to understand how government works.
As we talked outside the Yacht Basin, Ruffin told me that if elected, he would bring in temporary trailers for those displaced.
If we have to bring in trailers to temporarily house them, the city of Fort Myers has vacant property and land that we can put those trailers on.
Well, first of all, the city of Fort Myers does not have tons of vacant property. All right, we are discussing Monday night, it should be back on the agenda, I believe, amending the ordinance about having campers in the city that would allow people to have campers.
Those people who I've spoken with in the past tell me they want to return to their homes on the water, which could be a real possibility, says Christian Sywick, whose business works with insurance companies to determine whether boats can be salvaged or not at the Yacht Basin.
This hurricane, I've found more boats being salvaged.
But a timeline for when they will be welcomed back is still unknown.
It hurts me to hear that they're telling them they got to leave, and it's not right at all.
A strong leader doesn't just give in to the whims of the public. Or just because the public wants something that is not good for the city or it's not safe, you don't give in.
Reporting in Fort Myers, Colton Chavez, Fox 4.